Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buffaloes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cardinals' return team didn't help matters out much with that one. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Escapes trouble. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. 11th play of this opening drive coming up, but this one, a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. So Colorado's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
The Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the first through the air. He can't make the catch, had it right in his hands, and it'll be fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. Runs through the tackle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Coming after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. And he breaks into the open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado! Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, and get that touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Find some space enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll give it to Johnson. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's the handoff. Running with power. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll leave it with him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the Buffaloes will move the sticks. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Fires to the big fella.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
The give out of the gun. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that game.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to run for it. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. He's going to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incompletion brings up a second down. Give to the running back. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Zings it complete to the right. Fights off a defender. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. The handoff to Johnson. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. It'll be a draw. Runs through a tackle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. They'll give it to the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. The give to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Running it back, it's Miller. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Uncorks it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Pocket starts to collapse. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll give it to Johnson. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Just goes right through the wicket, brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Power football with the run. Spins away from the defense. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The give to the tailback. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Touchdown, Ball State. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Give to the running back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They'll throw it on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. looking to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets away from one. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Line gets set. 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. On 3rd down, going up top. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. One more snap coming before halftime. Going up top on 1st down. Looking for a big gain. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that done. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
He'll bring it out. It's Hayden. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a free.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. He turns that loose down the right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Now on the counter. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. They go to the ground. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back on the move. Still running at the 40. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Cardinals are flying down the field. The give on the inside. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The play action fake. Trying to get to it. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. It is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Purdue looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Boilermakers. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Heck of a showing. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Discards a man. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's good. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Give him 109 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. He wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Fires to the right. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Handoff from the gun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. Grabbed behind the line, it's Miller. Powers through the defender. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They've got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, just left him flailing. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And one of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff to Johnson. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. No huddle offense to the line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
He spins away from one. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Nice pitch and catch there.